Alright, good evening everyone. So I tried to do a live on Instagram, but the connection is not good enough in the shop here because the metal building's blocking signal. So I'm going to make a series of short videos doing this. Finally, after a long, ever since I started getting into the saws a couple years ago, I've been wanting one of these once I found out what it was and how useful it is. But people on the arborists and loggers on the East Coast don't use it that much because you can't do a flush cut on the stump on the ground. It's a full wrap handlebar. On Husqvarna. Well, it's Husqvarna brand is factory. I bought it off eBay, but it is a factory bar. Full wrap. I like stickers. I'm looking for stickers. Alright. There they are. I was gonna say it's supposed to come with dogs too. I don't know if it came with a hardware, but it does come with dogs. Oh, maybe it did come with the hardware. So, yeah. So that one goes for the clutch cover, and this one right here goes on the saw itself. I don't know about you, but see, that's the factory dog right there. It's a 4-tooth, just like this one. But in comparison, you get a lot more bite and control with this one than you do with that one. This one can bend easy. And this one can bend if you're manipulating it hard enough and overworking the saw, but you got a lot more control with this one. West Coast saws make some really awesome 3-point and 4-point and 5-point dogs that I really want to get, but I'm going to try these out for a while because these are factory. Wrist slicing my hand open there with a razor blade. I'm just going to use a Paradox and do it the smart way. There it is. Full wrap. That's gonna be awesome. Alright. Oh, they even gave you instructions. That was awesome of them. Right, from Husqvarna. Husqvarna. 365 372 XP wrap handle. If anybody wants the part numbers, there they are. Just gotta hold that there. And there's the part number for the whole wrap right there. I believe that's the part number. So I'm not gonna hold that there the whole time. Y'all can just pause the video and write it down if you want. Package slip. And this was from the Duke, which is out of Pennsylvania. I believe it's Pennsylvania. Video of 3 in a succession of however many it takes. No, it's not a ghost, it's just the wind blowing. There's a storm coming in tonight. I don't have an inside lock on the door. Suppose I should make one for it. I'll buy one. you notice this saw just dropped because it was sitting on this. This is the factory dog, and that's the chain catch. So we'll replace that on there after a bit. Bring y'all in a little bit closer. Turn the light back on here. I had it turned off because too much shine. There we go. Now it only goes on one way because on the bottom of the dog here, there's a hole for mounting the chain catch to. So it can only fit on there one way. Alright, it's mounted. Ain't that pretty? In the words of Tim Allen, whoop, 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 whoop. For all you 80s and 90s babies. Anybody from this millennium, or from this last decade or so, won't get that reference probably. Unless they have parents that show them. Now there is one screw that's different from all the rest so far. The length, diameter. So this one goes up here on the anti-vibe mount or AV mount, whichever one you want to call it, or the hand and knuckle saver, the joint saver. Because it takes all the vibration from the saw so your hands don't. We got that off there. So there's the factory, one-sided. Now with this one, clearly you can see the difference here. But with this one, you can do a flush ground cut with a stump. That's the big difference between West Coast and East Coast loggers. And so a lot of production loggers here, they don't use full wraps, just for that reason, pretty much. FYI, if there's another reason, and if there's any loggers watching this, please educate me. I would love to know. I love learning. This is going to be a series of like probably 7 or 8 videos, just because I don't want to make them too long, because I don't think Instagram will load them, or they'll take forever to load. Let's put it back in order of how I took it off, shall we? Now they supply an extra screw for the third one back down here on the bottom, because it doesn't, the saw doesn't come factory with the extra screw on there. Not unless it comes with a full wrap from the factory. Comes all it's doing is saying all gone. And there it is. You can go left or right-handed, all the way around, so you can cut however you need to. I like that. Grab it however I need to grab it. Alright. Now we shall step over here to the vise. Alright. There's our chain catch installed. Dogs installed. Save that for anybody else. Now we're going to install the other dog on. Yeah. I reckon it goes on like that, or that's alright. Screw. So the flat heaven. It has to match these, so. It goes on there like that. Alright. That's on. Ain't that pretty? Like a big old, like foghorn leghorns used to call them. Alright, now. Lastly. Bar on here. That's going to take some getting used to. Be alright. right. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Actually, hang on there. Yeah. All right. And just taut it up. Yeah. And this is where a special size one comes in. I'm gonna have to order one. It's a little bit smaller, actually. I don't cut that off. I don't use that, and I actually use a okay. All right. Now this. Oh yeah. Oh, I can get used to that. That's nice. That I'm used to already. This. Being able to hold it like that, being left-handed. Because I run a saw like this, I don't run like a lot of people do. I'm not right-handed. And yeah, it's a 372 with a 3-foot bar. That's my preference. To each their own. Everybody has their own preference. There's guys out there a lot taller than me. I'm only 6'5". There's guys out there taller than me that run 28, 32, 36-inch bars, and just so they don't have. It's safer, more control, and you don't have to bend over. It saves your back. That's it for that. Now I just gotta sharpen it. Sharpen the chain. We'll be ready for tomorrow.